This upcoming Saturday, we have Saturday night's main event, the latest iteration of the iconic television show. And we have four matches currently scheduled on the card. And we're going to run through each of those matches. I'll share my predictions, I'll share my analysis, and my thoughts on why I think these individuals will walk out victorious this upcoming weekend in Salt Lake City, Utah. First up, I have the Intercontinental Championship matchup. Dirty Dominic Mysterio will be defending his championship in a triple threat match against his opponents, Penta and Rusev, two individuals who I think are top notch on the Raw roster. They had a number one contenders matchup on Monday Night Raw that unfortunately led to a no contest due to interference by El Grande Americano and his two minions, the Americanos, the luchadores that he has with him as well. So Dominic Mysterio, surprisingly, has been the champion since WrestleMania 41, having defeated the likes of Penta and Rusev already. And now it seems that we're going to be having a triple threat match. Dominic Mysterio, I think, is one of the best parts of Monday Night Raw. Certainly a welcome treat to see him on TV. You can remember a time where the crowd was religiously booing this man. They would not allow him to say a word. They booed him like he punted a baby into the front row. Shout out to Snitsky. And now they're actually cheering him. Every time he opens his mouth, they are cheering him. There is, I believe, a babyface run here for Dominic Mysterio on the horizon. Will it be now? I don't think so. And I don't think he's dropping that title just yet. I'm a big fan of Rusev. I love me some Penta, but I gotta go with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I think right now, especially keep in mind with the Survivor Series event taking place in San Diego, California, there's no way Dominic loses this title just weeks before Survivor Series. I again am a betting man, and I'm willing to bet Dominic somehow finds a way to win this matchup by hook or crook, whether it is with the help of the Judgment Day or whether it is the help of El Grande Americano. Dirty Dominic Mysterio emerges victorious and continues his reign as the Intercontinental Champion. And you want to talk about championships. This card at Saturday night's main event is loaded with championships. So we're going to have the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton, defending her championship against her challenger, Jade Cargill, yet again. It's a matchup that honestly, I'm not entirely excited about. We've seen this matchup. I feel like Tiffany Stratton has only defended this title against three women. Now, obviously, it's probably been more, but in terms of a prominent feud, a prominent program, it feels like it's only been against Nia Jax, Jade Cargill, and her WrestleMania feud against Charlotte Flair. Aside from that, this reign has just been a rinse and repeat with Tiffany Stratton, which is a shame because I like Tiffany Stratton. She has, again, all the intangibles to be a major player in the women's division, but it's the booking for me that hasn't really helped her along the way. Jade Cargill, on the other hand, it's been a rocky road with her. And now that we're seemingly running with a heel turn, I mean, you could argue in her defense, I don't think it's necessarily a heel turn, because in terms of logic, it makes sense that she would kind of be bummed out that Tiffany Stratton's still the champion, and it's really just a more aggressive side. But I think they're rocking with a heel turn here for Jade Cargill. Tiffany Stratton, though, decent reign. Could it have been better? Yeah, sure. It could have been better. But for what it was, I think it was a great opportunity for her to have her first world title reign on the main roster. She has the experience now on the top, and I think they're going to transfer that over to someone else. I think Jade Cargill, right now, we're going to strike when the iron's hot. Jade Cargill goes over and beats Tiffany Stratton, ending her title reign, near 11 months as the champion. And Jade Cargill rocks with that WWE Championship for a while here, and we'll see for the foreseeable future just how long she can rock at the top as the women's champion. Because if Jade Cargill loses this matchup, realistically, who is left for Tiffany to feud against? I don't think she's going to feud against Chelsea Green. I don't think she's going to feud against the U.S. champion Julia. Michin, I don't think so either. Kiana James, I don't see her feuding with anybody else. It really was just Nia, Jade, and Charlotte. Could they somehow sneak someone in from NXT? Possibly. Sure. Will they? Probably not. Let's be real. So I'm going to go Jade Cargill here. I don't think we can go any further with the Tiffany reign without it becoming too stale. Jade Cargill for the win. Sticking with the SmackDown brand, the WWE Champion Cody Rhodes defends his title against Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, the Scottish Psychopath, your favorite social media star as a professional wrestler because his tweets are undefeated. Drew McIntyre will be facing off against Cody Rhodes for this title, a rematch from their last encounter at the Premium Live event. I do think Cody Rhodes, he's obviously the top guy. He's quarterback one. We know that Drew McIntyre is currently in a feud with Jacob Fatu, and because of that, I look at logic. I cannot see the title changing hands while he's in the midst of something with Jacob Fatu. Is the time going to be right for Drew McIntyre? Maybe eventually, but I just don't think it's right now. Again, Cody Rhodes has won this championship at the SummerSlam event, has held it a couple of months. I look at Cody, and I don't think they're going to have him drop that title anytime soon, whether it's maybe at WrestleMania, at the Royal Rumble. It's going to be a major event that Cody drops that title. I don't see it being at Saturday Night's main event. And if anything has proven to be true when it comes to these main events, they play it safe. I thought for sure at the Saturday Night's main event where it was a ladder match, not a ladder match, but the matchup between him and Kevin Owens, I thought that that's where he would have dropped the title, and they didn't do it. It's proven that they play it safe when it comes to Saturday Night's main event. Cody gets the victory, moves on, and I think Drew carries on with Jacob Fatu, got Cody going over. Finally, I have the World Heavyweight Championship being the main event as CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the vacant title that was vacated following the injury that Seth Rollins has sustained. It looks like he's going to be sidelined for the foreseeable future, more likely past WrestleMania 42. And although that is really, a bummer set of news for us as wrestling fans, CM Punk versus Jey Uso still is an enticing matchup to take place at Saturday Night's main event. I talked about on a previous discussion that LA Knight would have been my personal pick to face off against CM Punk. I feel like the feud was already building up. There was tension. You add the world title to the mix, and now we were off and running. They didn't see it fit. They went with Jey Uso versus CM Punk, which again I think should be an okay matchup. I'm looking forward to it. It's something fresh. It's something new. We haven't seen them compete one-on-one at this stage. With that being said, I like to predict, a conclusive victor. But something tells me, man, that the vision that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed get involved and somehow screw up the finish where we don't have a champion yet. I would not be surprised if that was the finish. If they interfere in the matchup, they prevent anybody from winning, and we move forward into some kind of War Games matchup, which is probably going to be transpiring. I mean, they've been promoting it ad nauseum here for the Survivor Series event. I would suspect that that's the direction that they're going to go. But because I like to predict a conclusive winner, I think CM Punk's the guy. I think CM Punk for sure is the guy to rock with. Take nothing away from Jey Uso, but what's going on with him right now is a story in itself. He has this inner turmoil of trying to figure out who he is as a main eventer. We've seen his relationship with Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso, his twin brother, begin to deteriorate because of what is going on. I don't think the world title needs to be associated with that. CM Punk, on the other hand, has been feuding with Seth Rollins for years now. And now that Seth is out with injury, how appropriate is it that the guy that wins that championship right after him is CM Punk, his arch nemesis? It's not as, it's not as therapeutic for CM Punk because he wants to be able to be the guy to defeat Seth Rollins, but it would feel pretty damn good to know that, hey, I'm the champion and you can't do anything about it. So once again, I'm thinking CM Punk goes over, but don't be surprised if the Vision somehow gets involved in the mix. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you check out one of these, and since you're already here, consider subscribing to the channel for more pro wrestling content.